Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to make a really short, quick announcement video about the Naval Training Center, because that's recently what's been stirring up a lot of commotion within wargaming and the community around it about World of Warships. It's in some way a controversial feature that wargaming wants to introduce. A lot of people are against it. A lot of people are for it. A lot of people would like it differently. And you can see that Wargaming is paying attention and they are observing, and there's been different posts and links, dev blogs and stuff like that. You can check it out. You will have the links in the survey itself. The idea of this survey is to basically let CCs, Wargaming, and the community in general know what the community wants. And I think this time Wargaming is listening more than ever, and we can see that in the really fast response that they actually did. In case you don't know what the Naval Training Center idea is, I made a whole video about it, which you will be able to find in the links down below. You can click on these links here, which will bring you to the dev blogs post from Wargaming themselves. In short, once you reach a tier 10 for the first time, you will be able to forget the entire line, which means unresearch everything, sell everything, and then do it again. The only difference is this time you would be collecting additional resources which you could use to buff your ships, and these are pretty significant buffs we're talking. So a couple of questions that you will be, that you can answer. Do you like the general concept of resetting and regrinding content to receive rewards of any kind? I will go with you through these questions, so in case you don't understand everything. Basically, do you like the idea that they're presenting? I'm sure some people would actually like to regrind. The only question is, what would the rewards be okay? And if you don't, of course, you are more than welcome to click yes or no. Do you like the general concept of being able to purchase permanent buffs to ships for money and or significant playtimes? This is the current wargaming idea. Do you like this idea that you will be able to have stronger ships through this concept? Do you like the Naval Training Center as outlined by Wargaming? In short, a combination of these two concepts above. Yes or no, or maybe you need more information or time. Like I said, you're more than welcome to go check out the links. Do you expect that the advantages gained through the Naval Training Center would become a requirement to successfully participate in competitive gameplay, for example, clan wars or ranked, or any sort of a tournament mode? Yes, no, or not for the general public, only ambitious clans or players. In other words, if this comes out, would you ask your clan members to get these as a must in order to be able to participate? Because if you have them, you're buffed. If you don't, you're, well, kind of, you don't have the buff. What rewards that do not enhance the characteristics of ship would be a sufficient incentive for you to reset and regrind lines or go back to lower tiers? In other words, if you like the idea but you don't want the buffs to ships, the direct buffs, what else would you suggest? Would you regrind even without the reward because you like grinding? Would you do it for something cosmetic, such as unique camouflages that you could make or have, or some special medals or any sort of, swag? Yes, for economic rewards such as bonus or credit or steel or coal or whatever. We're not talking about how much here. That would be discussed eventually. And no, the rewards would not have to be buffs to ships. So, everything. And no, I would not regrind content for any kind of reward because, in other words, you don't like the grind. Please fill in this survey. It's anonymous. We will publicly announce the results when they're done. We're going to give it probably a couple of days. I'm sure Wargaming will be very much interested in this. So will other CCs, and so will the community. We have to jump on this while the topic is still hot and molding. Share it. And thank you in advance. And I'll see you on the stream.